If you don't start now, when will you start? If you think that you can start tomorrow, but you have the mindset of just, I can just do it tomorrow. That tomorrow when it comes, you have the same mindset that you can just always do it the day after the next, the day after the next. And then you will end up not doing anything at all. And then you will switch a hobby because you think that videography and filmmaking is freaking boring. I don't want to do it anymore. Di ako magkakapera dyan. Di ako sisikat dyan. Start now, even if you're using your phone. Start now, even if you don't have a phone. Get what I'm saying? I don't even know how you're gonna start that. But hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this amateur podcast. And I'm your host, as always, man. I don't even know why I'm saying this, like a host. Like, this is just an individual, this is just a solo channel, so I do not have friends. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just me. I'm just gonna host this whole podcast. Then I may have some guests around, you know, my filmmaker friends, or, you know, people that I know, people that I'm close with. Or even, I don't know, pag sumabog tong podcast na to. I mean, who knows, right? So yeah, this is that channel, that type of channel where, you know, where everybody gets to just express their feelings and just have an actual conversation on this big ass couch. It's not really big, but it's average size. So yeah, I'm losing off track. And I really don't have a topic to talk about. And ano ba share ko sa inyo? Siguro na lang. I shot a music video, and it was pretty sick. And actually that music video is down in the description if you want to watch it. And then I'm gonna make a video of me breaking down how I shot it, how I directed it. What is my relationship between the client? What is my relationship between the artist? And then just how I like the set, how I did the storytelling, all that, and how I edited, or basta parang ganon. So mga filmmakers out there, or photographers, or whatever you are, or even just a normal guy na gusto mong, or girl, I don't know, to just watch it. You better go check it out because it's gonna be freaking late, bro. Anyways, I'm doing good, kinda. Yeah, I've been, you know, stressing a lot, you know, these past few months because a lot has been happening in my life. But I'm not here to discuss about all that stuff. But all of that process, or all of that struggles, it leads me down to here. To me, this finally deciding to have and set up an actual podcast studio. So that struggle leads me to here, which is a pretty good thing that happened to me. So it's a pretty motivational thing, and it's inspiring thing that happened. So we move houses. Yeah, if you don't know, or if you don't, di nyo nahalata. Yes, we moved a house again. And yeah, if you don't know, we're just renting a house. And we've been doing it for like since I was born. So for 20 years we've been renting a house. Why am I keep saying an house? Sorry, my bad English, kasi Taglish talaga ako bad. So anyways, that was freaking cringe, bro. We don't do freaking cringe videos here. That was like way back 2019, Andrew. Come on, bro. So yeah, we keep on renting houses. We moved, and then actually I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that in another video, so you better check that out, bros. Anyways, I want to talk about the music video. Yeah. If you don't know, I'm a freaking filmmaker. That's why I don't know, di ko alam kung papansin nyo, like the lighting, the setup, and everything, but it's pretty obvious that I'm a filmmaker. I'm not really good at it, but I'm not the best. but I am. Yes. So yeah, my friends who's watching, hi guys. Samahan nyo ako dito sa kaguluhan ko and kalokohan ko, bros. I don't really know what to talk about, bro. Oh yeah, Susan Roses, the queen of Philippine cinema, bro, has just passed away. Rest in peace to her, and my condolences. You know, as a filmmaker, then she's a well-known actress here in the Philippines. So, yeah, it really didn't affect me that much. But knowing that she's in the in the film industry as a kapwa filmmaker, ganon, it touches a part of my heart. You know, so yeah. Condolences. Rest in peace sa kanya. And yeah, she was. I really don't know a bunch of her films, but she's a freaking legend, bro. Like every time I walk past the living room, you know, one of those like Cinema One, kasi yung parents natin, they want to, you know, mahilig sila sa mga movies na ganun, like Susan Roses and the I don't freaking know, like Viva Films, Filipino movies. So yeah, I just walk past it and then makikita mo si. I just walk around or just pass the living room and then suddenly what's on TV is just boom, Susan Roses. Like every time. You know, I'm not even lying. She's always, you know, active sa showbiz and active sa cinema talaga when it comes to sa Philippine cinema. That's why she's called Queen of Cinema. So, yeah. That's a pretty big news for you guys. And yeah. I don't know. This pop. Let's talk about mental health. Mental health. So, my mental health. I don't really know about mental health, but I'm not really an expert of it. But for me, I mean dati, I don't really take care of that much. Like I don't really care if you have anxiety or depression or if you're sad. Kasi yung mindset natin dati is, you know, just to you're just overacting, bro. You know, you're just being this and that. But now it's I've come to a, not really a conclusion, but I've come to an experience, like for me, experience it myself firsthand, how depression is like, how being anxious is like. I can't even dumating din ako sa point na I can't sleep at night because of, you know, overthinking something, that a scenario, you know, just thinking of a scenario, and it's really bad, and I feel for the people who's facing and struggling such, you know, thing like depression and anxiety and all that. So yeah, this podcast is weird, but it may help you, you know, if you don't know what to watch. Yun nga yung sinabi ko sa intro, if you don't know what to watch, like you're just scrolling through YouTube, you know, you might find this, right? So just click on it, bro, and then sit down with me, have a conversation. Just comment down below if you want to open up or what. Even you're not a filmmaker, what, this podcast is just for everybody, man. It's for, you know, sa mga bored, you don't know what you're doing or what, tambay ka lang, or you just wanna, you know, stress ka, you wanna kick things off of your shoulders, you know, this is that channel, man. And I hope that you're already enjoying, because I don't know, it's freaking like 8 minutes of me talking. But yeah, it's really hard to podcast now. Ikaw lang mag-isa, bro. Mahirap talaga na ikaw lang mag-isa. Pero yeah, I guess I'm just gonna interview myself. Really weird, bro. But Wait, let me drink a sip of water. ASMR. Disgusting. I'm not even gonna cut this, bro. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's gonna be raw. Okay. I'm not gonna jump cut anything. I'm not gonna do anything of that. Any of that. So, yeah, no editing. Sulpak lang ng intro, and then this is it. This is what you will get from me from this channel, bros. But yeah, what do I want to talk about again? Do you have family problems? I mean, I guess lahat tayo. Yeah, I experience a lot of family problems, but you know, I always make time to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always make time to talk about with my family. Like for example, I had a fight with my mom because of a certain issue, or just not washing the dishes or something like that. So I don't even call it as a family problem. Whenever I don't wash the dish, gawin kami ng mom ko. Then di kami papansinan for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then after that, I will make time to speak to her. I will make time to, talk about it. Because, the next day you don't want to wake up and then wala ka ng allowance. So, you don't want that, boy. Or wake up, you don't have breakfast. Wake up, you don't have lunch. So you don't want that. But it's not for that reason, though. So, you get the point. So I always make time to talk about it. Conversation is the biggest thing, or communication is the biggest thing, or biggest impact when it comes to fights, arguments, things like that. You always want to communicate with that person. You always want to, like right now I'm communicating with you guys, so it's a big thing in this world to have and to know and to be aware about. So yeah I really don't know what to talk about, man. Okay, let's talk about why did I start filmmaking. Well, first, as you can see in this channel, why am I talking like this? So as you can see in this channel, my first few videos was not really, filmmaking. It was like just messing around, jump cuts after jump cuts, and then excessive sound effects. I mean, I use this editor. It's called KineMaster or KineMaster. If you don't know, that's the OG, a phone editor that you can use, just edit on your phone. So that's what I used. And then, so I started with that, just making, uso pa nun is, what do you call it? Musically. Yeah, Musically. Or Vine. Vine was already dead that time, but yeah, Musically was popping off that time, and it all started there. I was just doing that, and then posted on Instagram. By the way, my Instagram is down in the description. Want to check it out, bro? So I was posting it on Instagram. Like, all of my videos was there, all of my musicality was there, and then what do you call this? I started. No. There was a school project that we were supposed to make like a short film or a commercial of some sort. So we were supposed to make that, and then I brought my camera. Well, at first, how did I get the camera, right? So Andrew's dad, which is me. No, I'm Andrew. So my dad. I'm so bad at explaining things. My dad, he bought my first camera. It was a Sony DSC or DCS, something like that. It wasn't really a DSLR. I wouldn't call it the DSLR because it was like a compact camera with a fixed lens. It's a Sony. You know, it was kind of laggy, but it was all good because I was a beginner that time. I mean, until now, but I'm an amateur, bros. So, that about the camera, and then it all started from there. I had this project, school project, and I, you know, like all the classroom, all my classmates, you know, in the classroom, I was the well-known, you know, a vlogger or video maker, editor, like that, because I just edit, and I edited, you know, the KineMaster thing that I was talking about. So I started there, and then I used Filmora, and then I used Filmora to edit all my videos, and then the short film, the short film. Let's talk about that. The short film, when we were starting to shoot the short film, while we were on our recess time or break time, actually it was lunchtime. Still remember this. I just, you know, fool around with my camera. Just pointed out my classmates, you know, mga kalokohan, you know what we do. You know, when you have a camera, so you just point at it, you know, just shoot some weird stuff. So it just started from there. Vlogging, that was not the thing that time. It was like 2016, 2017, I don't know. So, I mean, no, it was not it's not popping that time. It was popping in the States, internationally, but in the Philippines, it was not really, you know, like they're gonna be weirded out. Like, the fuck is vlogging? Ano pinagagawa mo? Where camera, video, you know, that sort of thing. So I was the weird guy, because vlogging, they don't know what's vlogging. So I started vlogging, but they call it, you know, video. So that's how it started. I just vlog. Siguro every day. I just, you know, just film my classmates, just us goofing around, us just walking in and out of the school, just making short bits, skits, something like that. And it all started from there. And then, as you can see, a couple of videos right before this podcast, my video uploads right before this podcast, it's already the crazy vlogging energy that I put out, a persona, if you say, that I put out on this channel, which is, you know, the crazy Andrew, the outgoing, do the crazy stuff for the camera, just for the sake of the camera. You know, I didn't really care about the views. I was just really into, you know, pouring out all of my energy in just one tiny bit, or just for the video, you know. So I made a persona out of that. I made a character that really wasn't me on that video. So I'm really losing track here. Let me get a sip of water. So, get some water. Ooh, baon ng hininga ko. Pero, yeah. Anyways, I was that Andrew, that crazy Andrew, you know. And, no, losing track again. So, back to that question. How did I start my journey as a filmmaker? So, yeah, I started in vlogging when I was in like 8th grade. And then it finally progresses. I was known as, you know, the videographer, the cameraman, what they call it, cameraman. Uy, video yan, magaling mag-camera yan, kunin nyo yan. So I started in like debut, like 18th birthdays, and pre-debuts and events, birthday parties like that. And then I also shot. It was my first time shooting a wedding, and that was in like 2020, before yeah, before the pandemic hits, or it already hit. Yeah, it really did. So yeah, I shot weddings, and it all started from that goofy. Siguro, lahat ng all of the creators already. I mean, if you would ask them, you know, how did they start? Maybe or probably they will always say, you know, that, oh, I just shot this and that. I just made weird videos. I just made funny videos and just messing around with my camera and stuff. So it's pretty the same story. Nothing really special, but yeah. Actually, here's an interesting thing. If you know Logan Paul, if of course you know Logan Paul. So back then the vlogging era was really not really popular. It was like 2016, 2017. So in that time I was, idolizing Logan Paul. I was really looking up to him, how he edit his videos, how the definition of funny in a video, how he puts it in, and how he creates a story out of it, and at the same time being funny. I mastered it. Not really mastered it in a weird way, but as I keep on watching it, little by little, I adapted it into my videos. So that's what started the Andrew persona of me, which is not really me, it was me, copying someone who is not really me, and it was not really a personal thing. And all of my videos back then was not really personal. It was for entertainment, and all I became was a showman, and not a story maker, a storyteller, perhaps. So yeah, it was a big thing that I regretted doing, but if that immaturity did not happen in my filmmaking career, I probably wouldn't, mature or make greater films, because all of us has to start from something and somewhere, and in that flaws, in that immaturity of yours, as long as you're creating, whatever you're using, whatever tool you're using, as long as you're creating, consistently, day and night, as long as you're doing that, and as you know that it will lead you to your path, and nothing can break that path of yours, you're in the right path. That's what I can say. It doesn't matter of how immature you are or how of a noob you are in the industry, as long as you're creating, making new things, making just progress every day, every night, as long as you're doing that consistently, never stopping. You can take rest. Yes, I did that. And I'm saying this not as a professional, the best of all. I'm saying this as an amateur pa lang. And this gives me the motivation to tell all the beginners out there who is not starting, who is thinking, this industry, video, I don't really want to make videos. I want to make videos, but I don't have a camera. Baka dito mag-work, baka all of those negative thoughts that is hindering you from starting. Just start creating all of that, just, I'm telling you right now, it is not worth it, bro. It is not worth it. It is not worth your time. Your time. Time? The fuck is that? Oh my god, I just broke it. So, I'm telling you right now, it is not worth your time. Okay? I know it is hard to start. Even me, as an amateur right now, even me when I was back as a beginner, it was really hard to start. But as as me, I did it because it was just, for fun. I didn't really stress it out. I didn't really think of the money. I didn't really think of making this as a full-time job. I didn't think of all of that. I didn't think of what the people might say to me. I really didn't think of that. I just kept on creating as a beginner. Even if my video sucks, even if it's 720p, and the cringiest edit and the cliche songs that I use from YouTube, it's all in there. I did that. As long as you're making and doing something in this industry, you will make it. As I did, I somehow I have made it. And I'm still learning from the best. I'm still learning from top-notch directors like oh no, ito na. But I know not Logan Paul. Come on, man. I know local directors here in Angeles City, and that's Timothy De La Paz, and then that's all I know. But yeah, what do you call this? I'm really into the YouTube cinematographer YouTubers, like I call it like Danny Gevirtz, Daniel Schiffer. I don't really, iba yung filmmaking style niya. Pero yun, si Danny Gevirtz, and then of course yung sa Film Riot, si Ryan Connolly, and of course the Hollywood cinematographers out there. I forgot the name, damn it. Okay, it's because of the freaking lights and the camera, bro. So yeah, forgive me for that. Yeah, I hopefully maalala ko ASMR. But yeah, that was the story of mine of how I started. And for you as a beginner, I'm telling you right now, bro, or girl, guys, I'm telling you right now, guys, that if you don't start now, when will you start? If you think that you can start tomorrow, but you have the mindset of just I can just do it tomorrow, that tomorrow when it comes, you'll have the same mindset that you can just always do it the day after the next, and then you will end up not doing anything at all, and then you will switch a hobby because you think that videography and filmmaking is freaking boring. I don't want to do it anymore. Di ako magkakapera dyan. Di ako sisikat dyan. All sorts of those stuff. Many people have fallen. Many people have, deceived themselves of that mindset. So yeah, start now, even if you're using your phone. Start now, even if you don't have a phone. Get what I'm saying? I don't even know how you're gonna start that, but you can start writing a story, pencil and a paper. Writing a story, practice script writing, practice how you write a short film. Practice visualizing things. Watch movies, watch short films, and then understand or dissect every scene that they're doing and then understand why are they speaking in this way, why is that dialogue there, why is that light standing in front of the character. So those kind of things, practice all of those, and then when your hard work progresses, maybe you have a friend that has a camera, grab the opportunity, man. Shoot something, even if it's just a what do you call it, a mood shot, like just a slow motion of a guy just taking a shower, and then just do a voiceover over it. So yeah, napakalawak ng filmmaking industry, and all of you who want to start it, start right now. And I'm motivating you. This is the sign. This is the sign that I'm telling you. If you're a beginner, or even if you're an amateur, yeah, even if you're an amateur, I want you to not stop. Even if you're a photographer, videographer, a director, producer, even just a gaffer, PA, production designer, art department, whatever, crafty. Yes, I'm pushing you. This is a motivation. This video is a motivation to that you can prosper and you can progress in any path you will take in this industry. Okay? And yeah, that's all I want to say. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be the end. I don't know, bro, cause oh yeah, this jacket, by the way, this is from Shane. Hi, hey there, sweetie. Oh yeah, this is from Shane, my girlfriend, not Shane like the the clothing brand or whatever. But yeah, it's a hoodie, not a jacket. I don't know what's the difference, but yeah, it's a hoodie. It says amen, guys. So amen to y'all. I'm not really religious, but yeah, so it's really a pretty comfy jacket. So anyways, yeah, this is the end of the podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to this, or watching. And watching, I mean, I'm not gonna even release this on Spotify or whatever. But yeah, hopefully you like this podcast, and hopefully you got something out of it. I don't know. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, guys. And yeah, abangan nyo pa yung susunod na mga episodes ko. It's gonna be a really fun episodes in the future, because I'm gonna invite some of my friends who are filmmakers too, and special guests who are like musicians, local artists here in Angeles or here in the Philippines. And yeah, I'm really building this podcast to be a much bigger branding. Not really branding, but a branding of mine. But that's besides the point. What I really want to do is really just invite people, have a conversation, share their thoughts with you guys, and that's the whole point of this podcast. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, and like it, share it with your friends, and yeah, I hope you have a blessed day or blessed night while you're watching this. Nakahiga ka, I don't know, nakupo ka, or whatever. Yeah, hit that subscribe. As I always tell you, bro, this is gonna be lit, this is gonna be weird, and this is gonna be happy and sad and lonely. Anyways, yeah, this is freaking weird now. I don't know how to outro, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, blessed night again. And yeah, I am out.